Hi Wake, hi Oasis. My name is Lindsay. For those of you who don't know me, I am a group leader to some pretty awesome girls in Wake and to Courtney and Emma in sixth grade. So, hi again, everybody. I miss you guys. Today in our devotional series, we are talking about whether or not it is wrong to be angry with God. So, our story comes from the book of Job, which is a pretty awesome story. We are going to meet Job in chapter 10. I have verses 1 through 22. I'm going to be honest, I'm not reading all of them. That will take a really long time and it can get kind of confusing, but I strongly encourage you guys to go back in there and read Job's story. Read what led up to where we meet him, read what happened after we met him. So it's, again, very important that you go back and read it, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to read a small portion. So here we are, Job chapter 10. I loathe my life. I will give free utterance to my complaint. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. I will say to God, do not condemn me. Let me know why you contend against me. Does it seem good to you to oppress, to despise the work of your hand, and favor the designs of the wicked? Have you eyes of flesh? Do you see as man sees? Are your days as the days of man, or your years as man's years? That you seek out my iniquity and search for my sin, although you know I am not guilty, and there is none to deliver out of your hand. Your hands fashioned me and made me, and now you have destroyed me altogether. So, where we meet Job, he is not in a good place. He's had everything taken away from him, and he wants to know why God allowed it. I think almost every single one of us right now can understand where Job's coming from, of wanting answers, of wanting to know what's happening, of wanting to know what's next, because honestly, that's not a fun place to be in. But God didn't answer him. If you keep reading in Job, you'll find out some other stuff. But right now, where we are, he's not answering. And it's natural to feel frustrated and angry. I once took a class where it says, like, it's an anger iceberg, and what you see at the top is angry, but underneath is like frustration, overwhelmed, guilt, fear, anxiety, feeling inadequate, and Job might be feeling a lot of those things right now. And so he's mad. Not mad, but he's angry, he's frustrated, he's confused, and he's really just starting to blame God for it. And he's not the first in the Bible to have these issues. We can see Moses, we can see Abraham, doubting Thomas. We even have Jesus saying, God, do I have to suffer? If you can, take this from me. And so that shows that it's natural. God created us in his image. He knows how we feel. He knows our thoughts. He knows our worries and our anxieties. And he wants us to be honest. Like any good relationship, you need to be honest. But there's that line between being honest about, God, I can't do this, or I'm really frustrated that you put this on me, and how do I put it? Just putting God down, or becoming so angry we lose our faith. So there's that God, I can't do this. Why did you give this to me? I'm not strong enough for this. God gets that. He wants to hear that. Doesn't mean he's going to change his plan for you, but you can be honest with him. But insulting him or turning from your faith is not the direction he wants you to go. And the reason for that is really simple, guys. He loves you. He loves you. He loves me. He loves us. He died for us. And our lives have been planned out. I mean, God gives us free will to make our choices, but while you were being formed in your mother's womb, he had a plan for you. And he knows better than us. And guys, I get it. I get God's plan being the hardest, most difficult, frustrating, insanity driving thing in your life. But that's when we lean on him the most. That's what he wants. He doesn't give it to us so that we can show how strong we are. He gives it to us because that's when we lean in on him. And we can say, this is hard. I don't like this. I'm not really happy that you gave this to me. But he gave it to us for a reason. He gave it to you for a reason. And we are humans, we are limited. We don't know what's best for us. We can't see into the future. And it can be hard. It can be hard to trust God sometimes. Guys, I get it. I really do. To say I wanted something so bad and it is the hardest thing in my life and I'm failing miserably at it sometimes is humbling and frustrating. But God gave me my frustration. I'm not going to name it, but he gave that to me for a reason. And whatever hardships you face in your life, God is giving to you because he wants you to trust him and he wants you to move forward with him. And so it's hard to be patient. It's hard to be calm. It's hard to wait. But I'm going to tell you to do all of that. I'm going to tell you to trust in God. And pray and reach out to us. I mean, I know this is all difficult right now, but we're here. Hey girls, we're here. Text me. But you do just have to trust God and know that he has a plan for you, even if it's not the plans that you're trying to do. So, stay safe, guys. Stay smart. Stay in touch with your leaders. Stay in touch with each other. God will bring us through this, and hopefully this situation will bring others closer to God. So take care, guys. Please be safe, and I hope you enjoy.